Ooh, welcome man, welcome back to the channel. I know y'all recognize this baby. Yes, this is my journey. Where's my daughters? Oh, by the way guys, if y'all wear lashes or your girl wear lashes, log in lashmejazzy.com. Support my she sell lashes. It's a girl thing, I guess. I don't know. Some guys wear lashes too. Magic Johnson's son wears lashes. So Magic Johnson's son, if you need lashes, www.lashmejazzy.com. All right, guys. Yes, your boy took a L. I was riding around and heard a ticking noise, so I decided to bring it in the shop real quick. We only got like an hour left, so I had to force cool it down real quick. You can't work on these while it's hot. Now I got lucky, and then I get non-lucky. I got lucky to the fact that the noise is in bank 2. Guys, it's bank 2. I'm sure y'all know that by now. Please don't make me do a crash course on how to tell what's bank 1 and bank 2. Okay. Anyway, I got a ticker. Now, finally got the valve cover off. Like I say, this is my personal car, so you may see some stuff like, yes, you should have that covered, guys. Let me cover that up, because I know I'm going to hear people like, what's his name? Easy, damn, what's the dude name? Y'all know who you are. Don't get me wrong, I'm not belittling that. You should cover your intake up, but some of y'all are just way too sensitive. Oh my God, I cannot believe you didn't cover the intake. Yes, cover your intake up. It's very important. Disconnect your battery every time you do anytime you do anything, disconnect your battery. So yes, that's very important. What was I saying? Ticker, yes. Bank 2. Now, I didn't have a misfire. Remember, guys, I told y'all a ticker can also be accompanied by, yes, a misfire. So, hypothetically, let me give you a scenario. You have a P0302. 0302 stands for the computer has detected a misfire by way of the crank sensor. Y'all do know how misfires are detected. What piece of, what tool or what part snitches on the particular cylinder, okay? It's a long story. I can do a video on that, discussing that. But for now, long story short, the crank sensor is responsible for displaying that information. So, scenario, P0302, misfire in cylinder 2. This is cylinder 2. To say you got a misfire in cylinder 2. And on top of that, you hear a ticking noise. All right? Now, the ticking noise may be one of those things where, yes, you will have to tear it down to find out which one. But if you got both, my point is, if you have both, you can put 2 and 2 together, guys. In some cases, because in this case, I have a ticker but no misfire. Now, my ticking is coming from 246. Yes, I found it. In fact, see that lobe? Oh, it hadn't eaten up into it yet, but it was coming. Woo, thank goodness I don't have to buy a cam. Yeah. So, yes, right here, guys. Look here, I have the lobe off of the rock arm. That way you can test real good. Now, this thing's still hot, guys. But do your test. I tell people this all the time. I call this the JT field test. The field test is where you go and grab all the rock arms to verify if they're loose. However, that test is no good if the cam lobe. Oh, this is one I reuse. Y'all see this? Yeah, because remember, guys, I did this is a new cylinder head. What am I? Let me finish what I was saying earlier. Yes, the JT field test. Grab each rock arm, try to twist up and down. You're trying to feel for play. But make sure, like this lobe right here is up. Make sure the lobe is not on the rocker. This one, the lobe is not on the rocker, but I can perform an accurate JT field test on the rock arms, and I can come to the conclusion that yes, that one is no good. Okay, do all the rest of them, but like I say, at no point in an engine revolution will all the valves be closed. Closed insinuate the lobe is up. If the lobe is up, the valves have to be closed. If the lobe is down on the rock arm, naturally the valve is pushed down. So you will have to rotate it to test all of them. No point in any rotation where all the valves be closed. Okay, so if 4 is closed, 2 may be open, or vibration. It's a math thing. But this is my problem, guys. Okay, now look at this lobe, guys. And that's not a faulty lifter, simply because I replaced faulty rocker arm, simply because I replaced the rocker arm last time. Okay, a while back, guys, I think I got a bad batch on the ones I did, because no way on earth will I go in with brand new. This is a new cylinder head. I had the X56 recall. Remember, guys, if your car is under 150,000 miles and it's between 2011 and early 2013, and you have a misfire in cylinder 2, 4, or 6, you're entitled to an extended warranty for a new cylinder head. That's what this car applied to when I first got it. The warranty don't follow the owner. The warranty follows the car. So when I bought this, y'all remember my story? Watch this video right here. I told that guy, look, man, he tried to, you know how used car lots do? He erased the code and put it back on the lot. But lucky me, I drove it, nice test drive with my scan tool, and I can see misfire counting. I explained everything to him. He dropped the price down. I brought it to the shop. I got a new cylinder head. So it's highly unlikely that I would put a new cylinder head on it with the same rocker on. So yes, I went in with all new rocker on. My problem I had was I had some rocker arms left from a long time ago, the earlier revision. All of those rocker arms has been since destroyed if they haven't been used. They either on the car already or destroyed. Okay, so I must have gotten a hold to a bad batch. But at any rate, I'm finna take this out. Guys, how lucky can you get? You got one on the end. You don't have to fight with timing, guys. You can simply bzz, 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 bzz. That will lift up high enough. Go ahead and do this one. That will lift up high enough to slide that out of there and slide a new one in and go for it. Now remember, guys, I'm a big fan. I'm not a lifter guy. All right, I'm not a lash adjuster guy. These hardly fail, guys. These hydraulic lash adjusters. Okay, but I will replace it if I got the same one on the bad rocker arm. I will replace the lifter in that same channel. All right, guys, let me knock this out real quick and I'll be done. I didn't want to spend a lot of time talking, so let me get to work. Stay tuned. Alrighty, guys, there you have it. No more ticking. Alright, now guys, y'all say I want you to understand the advantage of jumping on your ticking noise early, okay, when you hear it, because I saved my camshaft. Now I'm not gonna say me, because a lot of mechanics are replacing camshafts for insurance purposes. All right, but again, guys, if the camshaft is not damaged, I'm not sure why these guys are replacing cam. That's why I hear it all the time, man. They want $5,000 to fix my ticker. Only thing I can assume that estimate is that high. The reason that estimate is that high is because they got you all 4 camshafts, all 4 phasers, all rockers, and all lifters. Where's my lifter? Right here. Okay, so I ended up replacing. Now this particular car needed. Okay, this might not be your case. You don't hear the ticking anymore. I saved my camshaft because I got on it earlier. That rocker arm. And now some would ask, where's the needle bearings? Guys, I'm gonna show you where the needle bearings is. In fact, I'm gonna direct you to a video. Watch this video right here. This is where all these needle bearings, the needle bearings are gone, so the roller bearing can't do its job. But they have to go somewhere, right? Now, I will change the oil and the filter. I just want to make sure the ticking noise is gone. I'm likely not going to get it all out through the oil pan via a regular oil change. So, where are these needle bearings? Watch that video and you will find out. But for now, guys, I got to end this video. All right, I'm back on the road. I'm going to get her back on the road. No more ticking. Now I ain't got to worry about her chewing up the camshaft. Camshafts are almost $300 in certain places. And we don't want to pay that. All right, guys, that's all I have. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next video.